Rise and shine, it's fragrance time. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Francesco and we are talking fragrances. And now I want to talk about the best releases of 2025. So these are the 10 best releases. I'm talking fragrance from Middle Eastern companies or designer and niche. All the categories are represented in this list that for me were the very best releases for the year. Honestly, 2025 has been an amazing year fragrance-wise. We witnessed some bangers, some amazing releases from many different brands and for sure from each of the three categories of perfumery, so niche, designer and Middle Eastern. I would like to start with the two honorable mentions though. One is a designer fragrance, is Spice Bomb Metallic Mask from Viktor & Rolf, which I don't own. I don't have it because it smells very similar to Initio Rehab, which is a niche fragrance that I have, and I thought it would be redundant to have both, but it's amazing. Indeed, it smells niche and has great performance. It's super nice. And another honorable mention that didn't make it to the top 10 is Art of Universe by Lattafa. I mean, this is a clone of Blue Talisman. It's a great fragrance, got me compliments, is really nice, but it didn't quite make it to the top 10 releases of the year for me, just because I still think it's a little bit screechy. Like the pear note in this one is a little bit screechy, so you definitely get the Blue Talisman vibe, but Blue Talisman is much airier, is much softer. This one of course performs better, but sometimes I wish that screechiness would be toned down a little bit. I try also to layer it with the Molecular one to make it smoother, but still, this is an amazing release. I used it quite a bit in summer 2025, got me compliments, so at least I would like to mention it even outside of the list. Starting now with the top 10 releases, and we start niche, and we start with Sospiro, Il Padrino. Il Padrino, you take side effect, you add boozy notes, fruity notes, amaretto, you get Il Padrino. Amazing scent, amazing performance. You definitely will be noticed, you definitely will get the attention, and we will attract compliments with this one. Top release for 2025 from the house of Sospiro, which is the same Serge of Universe. Really, they did something amazing with this one. Sospiro Il Padrino, absolutely top notch. Going designer now, and I think that this is the only designer fragrance in this list. Givenchy Gentleman Society Ambre. Amazing. I like the Gentleman Society line, but I love this one because I like iris and everything, but I love amber. I love ambery fragrances, and so with this one they definitely did and created something that I was actually kind of hoping for and waiting for. Amazing. Super sophisticated, super sexy, amazing ambery fragrance from Givenchy. Going Middle Eastern now, so that we have one each. At the start, this is Amber Empire by French Avenue. I talked about this one already a couple of times. Clone of Blonde Amber by Clive Christian. Amazing release. Sweet, ambery, spicy, more wearable, more youthful than the original one. This is a banger. Great performance as well, great quality. Seriously, this is one of French Avenue's best releases, in my opinion. Amber Empire. We go niche again, and we go to the house of Xerjoff. Now, Xerjoff likes to make collaborations with especially people from the music world. So we've seen like the collaboration with Tony Iommi, with Monkey Special and Deified. And then this year, or last year, it depends on when I will publish this, but in 2025 they had a collaboration with Duran Duran, which is, first of all, a group that I love. Like music-wise, I love Duran Duran. I've been listening for them since I was probably in middle school. So it's been 20 years that I listen to them. And this is Neo Rio. They made another one that is called Moonlight. That is darker, is a bit more like rockstar-ish, kind of like mysterious scent profile. This one is much more vibrant, much more lively, much more, I would say also youthful. It's fruity, it's loud, it's balsamic, it's sweet, but not too sweet. And the funny thing is that when I first tried it on, I tried it on skin, and I was smelling it from my arm, so from a very close distance, and I didn't like it at all. It smelled like licorice, basically. And then I had the chance to actually wear it more properly, like on the typical full wearing on the neck, so with a little bit of distance from my nose to the skin where I sprayed it, and I loved it. And this is an amazing performer as well. It really grew on me so much, and also in a very short time. Pricey as hell, because this was like 315 euros for 50 ml. And also there are bottles in 4 different colors. We have the orange, that it was my preferred pick, but also we have pink fuchsia, let's say, fuchsia, green and yellow. But to me, the orange one was the nicer one. And amazing. Neo Rio, fantastic. It smells like there is a kind of cherry note, which is not listed, but to my nose it comes across as cherry, and is super loud and super vibrant. And then from the house of French Avenue and Aromatics, Zandal. I will forever be a fanboy of this fragrance, guys, because I love vanilla. There are 4 or 5 different kinds of vanilla in here. And it's dark, it's chocolatey, it's slightly boozy, it's fantastic, the performance is amazing, got me mad compliments. I really love this scent, guys. I really love it. Aromatics is releasing a banger after banger, but this one is still my favorite. For me, top notch, top release for 2025. And now we talk about, still in the field of French Avenue, Vulcan Black Friday limited edition. So this is a clone of Tony Iommi Deified from Xerjoff, and it's a damn good one. It's another fragrance, the original one, that I tried it in the past, didn't convince me too much. I'm grateful that back then I didn't buy a bottle of the original one, because now I saved a lot of money, and this smells super, super close to the original. This is all about dark leather with rose, with saffron, with patchouli, and an opening that is more like cinnamon and apple. It's a bad boy leather jacket dark vibe for sure. Amazing performance. Is not for everyone, but if you are into some bad boy and dark leather kind of style, this is going to be your cup of tea for sure. And then from Rayanne, I only kept one. I bought 4 Rayans in 2025, but this one to me is the best one. Aquatica, and it's a clone of Virgin Island Water by Creed. Amazing, guys. This is as a summer scent, as a summer fragrance. This is as pleasing and appealing and I don't know, like sophisticated as it can get. So you have the citruses, you have the coconut, you have a slightly sweet undertone. It's like very fancy, luxurious yacht party in a bottle. Amazing, I can't wait. Honestly, I don't like summer all that much, but on the other hand, I can't wait to be in summer to finally use this on a more often basis, and to also use it for some summer special occasions, because it's fantastic. The performance is amazing. They did something amazing for 1/10 of the price, guys. From Virgin Island Water to Aquatica, Rayanne outdid themselves. And then the last niche pick of this list is Baldafrique Absolu. Guys, finally, I mean, the Baldafrique EDP was released, I think, in 2015 or 2016, and it was an amazing fragrance, but the performance was lacking, and people complained about the performance of the fragrance for years and years, and they had to wait basically 10 years so that Byredo could fix this issue, and they did a fantastic job. It took them so long, but with Baldafrique Absolu, the performance is fantastic. The longevity is like 10-12 hours. The projection is amazing. They also introduced, of course, like the magnetic cap that is very strong. And wow, this is very versatile. It can be worn year round, and you can dress it up, you can dress it down. Balda Freak is literally, I love this scent. I mean, when I make a video about my favorite fragrances of all times, for sure I will feature this one because it's so good. It's just like a piece of art, and I'm so happy that they managed to make a version that is more concentrated, I guess, and that has a very, very good performance. This is a masterpiece. And then we have French Avenue Iris Patchouli. I talked about this already. I provided a review, a full review. This smells niche. This is not for everyone, can be a little bit challenging. For sure, it's super complex. Iris, patchouli, leather, very, very complex, but very nice, super strong. The bottle, the presentation, very good quality, and slightly more expensive than the average Middle Eastern fragrance, but definitely here they did something very different and unique. It's still an inspiration of another fragrance, that is Iris Empire by Carolina Herrera, the private blend, the limited edition, but this definitely smells, I mean, I'm still puzzled. When I wear it, I'm still puzzled, like I'm attracted, but also like surprised. I don't know how to feel about it, but in a good way. This is Iris Patchouli. And finally, and we close with French Avenue, this is Veneno. Clone of Smoking Hot by Kilian, but made more wearable. So you still have the apple shisha accord, you have the vanilla, you have the cinnamon, you have the smoky note, even though it's a bit toned down compared to the original. The cinnamon also is less aggressive compared to the original. Performance is amazing. This is a fantastic scent. Got me compliments and people loved it. The people that, when I brought the bottle to the office, many people really, after trying it, went crazy about it. It's a fantastic release. The presentation bottle also is amazing. Amazing. So I love the original. I love paying, I don't know, 1/10 of the price again for this clone that is even more wearable than the original. Fantastic job from French Avenue. So there you have it, guys. These are my top 10 releases from 2025 from all the categories: niche, designer, and Middle Eastern houses. In my opinion, these were the best ones. And what do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments which were the best releases of 2025 in all categories of fragrances. Like, subscribe, show me your support, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.